Hey, what's going on, guys? Craig over here at Merchant Service Slayers. Today we got a really cool topic I wanted to talk with you guys about. It's about how I handle through the door objections and how to get around them easily. But before we do that, if you like the content that we're putting up, if you guys like seeing what we're doing here, go ahead and like, hit share, subscribe to our channel by dinging on that bell. That way you get notified every single time that we come up with some new content over here. It also helps us get in front of a lot more people to where we can help them out like we're helping you guys out, okay? But yeah, today what we got for you guys is it's to me a super important topic for agents that are going out there and self-prospecting by knocking doors. It's how to get around through the door objections, okay? And I have a super simple formula for this, all right? Now, normally what I mean by through the door objections is you're getting hit with what a lot of people call common objections. They're just BS excuses, right? I just switched my processing. I already have a credit card processor. I don't want to waste my time. Things that don't really mean a lot. You know, what's another one that you'll run into? Another one that you'll run into a lot is I have my mom's dog, sister's brother's cousin, twice removed doing my credit card processing for me, right? A family member. And you'll hear a lot of ridiculous stuff that doesn't make a lot of sense out there. And what I found is that the easiest way to overcome these is not going ahead and directly attacking the BS, right? Because it's useless. It's not a real excuse or it's not a real objection. It's just something that they're using to get you out of their hair like it's gotten other salespeople out of their hair, right? And so what I do is I agree and understand, okay? I deflect by asking a question, and I use whatever answers I get that apply, you know, any answers that I get from the questions that I've asked as the reason why they should meet with me, okay? And then I close on time, right? A morning or an afternoon time always. I don't leave it open for discussion like, hey, what time's good for you? I say, is 10 or 1 o'clock better, right? So I assume the close, give them a couple of times. That way it doesn't become like too much of a thinking game. They remember the BS that they came up with earlier, and now they're trying to get out of you meeting with me again, okay? So let's watch this get actually applied into a position. So let's say you walk into a business, this person's saying that they have a family member doing their credit card processing. I'm gonna say, hey, look, I completely understand that you have a family member doing your credit card processing. Real quick, do you know who you're processing with right now or who your family member processes you with? You know, that's one question I'm gonna throw in there. They're going to say most likely they don't know, or maybe they do, but the majority of the time they don't know, right? I'm like, hey, that's completely fine. I get it. You probably just talk with your, you know, whatever, your family member anytime you guys have issues. Is that right? And okay, cool. So you've been with them for how long now? How long have you been with your family member? You've been with them for 3 years, right? Let's say you get 3 years answer. What I'm going to say is, hey, have you had a second opinion on your credit card processing for the past 3 years, or have you just been kind of going along with it? They say they've been going along with it. Like, okay, well, a lot has changed, and I'm sure that your family member has told you a lot has changed. Have they updated your program at all in the past 3 years? They say no. I'm like, hey, look, that's the reason why I should come in here and actually talk with you about this, because you haven't had a second opinion in 3 years. A lot has changed, right? And your family member probably busy. You know, they haven't gone over any of that information with you. And so I'd like to go ahead and cover that with you tomorrow at either 10 or 1 o'clock. That way we can go ahead and see, you know, if we'd be a good fit to work with each other. If we are, great. If not, I'll get out of your hair like cheap shampoo. So which time's better, 10 or 1? That's exactly how I utilize that formula, okay, guys? I do that every single time. Anytime I'm getting something that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, which you get a lot when you're going through and prospecting, you'll get hit with through the door objections or excuses. But you just have to handle them like a boss. You have to agree or understand, okay? That's the first rule in sales, is you have to acknowledge what they're saying and agree that they feel that way or something like that. So you can do that by agreeing or understanding, okay? I deflect right after that by asking a question, and I'll keep asking questions until I get something that's a good enough reason for why they should meet with me tomorrow at whatever time. And then after I say that, hey, look, this is the reason why we should actually talk, is because of, boom, reason you just gave me. Let's meet tomorrow at either morning time or afternoon time. That way it makes it a lot easier for you to go ahead and get through that objection. You don't have to deal with something that doesn't even make sense. You don't have to attack something that's not real, and you're just brushing it by. Now, I will do this throughout the entire thing, the entire prospecting sit, until I either A, get something that makes sense, like I get a conversation about them being burned, and then I get to have a convo about that, and then that's actually a reason why they should meet with me, because they've been burned in the past, and then I say all these people that I've worked with over there, or until it's just to the point of frustration with these people and they boot me out, or I get the deal, right? Or I get the actual sit, not the deal. But that's how I do it, guys. It's a simple formula. Again, the formula is agree and understand, or agree or understand. Then you move over to deflecting by asking a question. You keep asking questions or peeling back the onion, so to say, until you find a reason why they should meet with you. And then you actually close the appointment, your prospect, by offering a morning and an afternoon time of when we can sit tomorrow. Okay, guys? That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on here. If you like all the content we're doing, also head over to Facebook and join our Merchant Service Slayers group. We got a lot of good content over there going on as well. Okay, guys? Get out there. Make it happen. Happy Monday, everybody. It's Monday when I'm recording this. It's a new month. Let's make a awesome sales month out of November. Okay, guys? ABC, always be closing. Have a great time.